And welcome back to Roguecraft here on Music Free Gaming. I am here in front of my fungus farm, and it's looking a little bare, to be honest. It's definitely here, but it is very much, well, naked. It's exposed and ugly, and I'd like to do something about that today. So that is going to be the plan. Such as it is, and we'll see what I can do to tie this in a little bit. I just realized this might be a little bit close to my house here, but there's nothing I can do about that now. I am not moving either of those things, so let's get started. I think the first thing I'm going to need to do is to get some spruce. Plus, this tree is just going to be in the way, so let me jump in and do that. I've got spruce, I've got some stone, and really, I don't think I really need a lot of this exterior to be super functional, right? Right? It's like, oh, if I decide to put a second floor of windows, I don't care if there's a whole second floor inside the building, because it's just, this whole thing exists to hide the farm. So I think that's going to be the plan here. Also, the plan is going to involve some sleeping. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use spruce logs to frame it with some stone walls and things like that. Also, these guys are going to be annoying. I should probably quiet them a little bit. First, let's get some sleep. Now, it's going to be interesting as I shape this building. This is where I'm going to be, right? This is where the storage is for the fungus, right? All of our happy fungus, as well as, right, the bone meal drop off and all that stuff. So whatever else happens here this is basically going to be the only room that's going to actually exist and be usable. The rest of it, I'm just going to cover it up. That's pretty much it here. So I think what I want to do is let's come down right off this, I think. Assuming I got that lined up right. Yeah. Oh, right. Redstone line. All right. Move this back a block and we'll see if I can get some other shape going here. Because I want to give a little bit of room. Plus, I need to be able to build on top of this, and the redstone is going to let me. I can't put blocks there because there's redstone. So yeah. Okay, this is a start. Let's get the corners in place and see how else this is going to go. And there's a tree. Of course, there's a tree in the way. You build in a forest, there are going to be trees in the way. This is just how forests work. All right, well, let's cut down the forest to make room for our development project, because that's all happy. Some fairy is going to come out and eat my bulldozer or something, isn't it? I've seen Fern Gully. I know how this works. Oh, yeah, I do. I do have a fairly set I can't speak. I have a set schedule. I don't have English skills today.
I'm sorry. Words are not happening today. We are going to be silly and
yeah, so yeah, I'm going to do another couple of layers of stone. And yeah, it's flat and boring. I am going to put windows and decorations and stuff. But I am a big believer in starting boring. Right, you start boring, you add your decorations and stuff a little bit later. Heck, just the fact that I'm texturing as I go is a little bit odd for me. So this is it'll be good when I start getting windows in. I think I'm going to do like redstone lamp windows. So I think that'll be nice. Okay, so it's a lot nicer down here on the ground, apparently. Okay, gravity works. We've now successfully tested, and I am in fact convinced gravity is still a thing. It does still work, and it does affect me in bad, bad ways. Yeah, so I think we'll take this angle for the roof. It'll come out this way over the wall, so you can see this will be the height here. I'm going to come back to probably, I'll angle up to probably right about this piston here. That's roughly in the middle. It's 8 pistons, so, you know, that's even or something. and then probably take stairs back this way. I'll have to, stupid trees, measure where this comes up from back here. But I think that's going to be roughly the plan. All right, here we go. Epic parkour skills. Huh, yes! I actually managed to make the jump. I totally expected to fall on my face there, but yay! Okay, yeah, I think I've got the angle of the roof. And as I said, it's going to be a little shallower on this side, a little steeper over here. And it's coming down. Actually, I need to come out one more block, but it comes down so it just comes in over that hopper. Or composter. And yeah, so that's going to be great. So I'll expand this out all the way across. And again, I need to go get some glass or something to top off the farm here so things don't shake out of it. But I think that's going to be a good shape for this building. How else is it going to look? I don't know. I'll figure out the rest of it as I go, because that's the fun part. So that's going to come out this way, and then I'll fall off the roof. Best choice, honestly. If you haven't fallen off your build at least 3 times, it's not going to be a good build. So, you know, all right, fine. I'll scaffold up there later. Oh, man. So, yeah. But that's 100% factual. You know, you got to fall off the roof at least 3 times before a build is complete. If you manage to complete your build without falling off, you're either in creative or you're just not done with the build yet. Yeah, so I've got the one side on. That's not bad. And then coming around back here, I think this is going to look pretty good once I get it all in place. Obviously, I have to build up the side walls and whatever's going to happen up in here. Probably try to sneak a chimney or something in here, too, just for grins and giggles. You know, it's all decorative. There's not going to be anything inside this building but the farm. So I can just have all sorts of fun with the outside and not have to worry about all of that painful interior work that interiors, they're not my jam. No. So if I can just do an exterior, it's gonna be great. I was sort of inspired by Logical Geek Boy's current series on his channel, Beyond Logic, where he's doing sort of that same thing. He's building all the farms because that's what Logic does. Logic just builds farms. But heck, my villager trading hall is almost exclusively built off of Logic's design. But he made it a challenge for himself to decorate all of his farms so that they looked good. They looked like they were part of the world. And I really liked that approach. And so I thought when I started here on Roguecraft, that I would kind of take the same approach. Let's take this farm, for example, right? How do we make it look good? Well, honestly, this farm is just pretty much a big box, right? You got the shaky floor. There's the lazy river that sticks out this side. But it's pretty much just square. So I can just wrap a box around it. The same is kind of true. Let me just whip over here, right? This is the Nembomb Flushing Mob Farm, right? It's just big and tall. I just decided that rather than just put a giant lid over the top to keep it dark, I'd enclose it. And then it's like, okay, now I've got skyscraper. Well, I can just put a bunch of these small little bamboo farms and all this stuff, right? And this was my own iron farm design. These levels are too close together, so it doesn't work as well as it should. But, you know, it works. So now it's just a matter of, as I said, once you have the footprint, then you can start building up around it and, making things look cool. And that's, again, part of my goal here on Roguecraft is like, okay, yes, I am definitely building farms. And my gold farm in the Nether, I will probably not decorate because it's a gold farm and it's in the Nether and who cares? But all of my stuff in the overworld, I'm almost certain to do all that stuff and just try to make it pretty eventually. Fine. I was going to be lazy. I'm not going to be lazy. Look at me. I'm being not lazy. This may be a first here on Music Free Gaming, all of the not lazy, but I am in fact going to replace a couple of those stairs I put up there to try to make it look a little bit better. Oh yeah, I'm liking the shape of this roof. The trees just keep getting in my way. Yeah, this is going to look really cool if I can just make this thing. If I can get the walls and stuff in, looking good. I said the windows, they're not even going to be real windows. I said I think I'm going to use redstone lamps lit up. I think that's going to work out okay. Yeah, so I'll start boring by adding these nice textured walls, right? And I'll add the walls, and then I can knock some depth into them, add the glowy windowy deals and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I said add some depth, just like you're saying. And I could even then build out a little bit here with some shutters and other fun stuff, window boxes and things. But yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty well. So let me go ahead and get the boring walls in here first, and then I'll see what I can do with texturing. Minecraft is big and blocky. Right? I mean, that's its charm. That's one of the things I like about it. It's like seems like a really strange thing for people to like, oh, this looks amazing. But it's important to think that no, it doesn't have to be precise and photorealistic and all that stuff. It's an impressionist painting, and what sort of impression can you give, right? And so by not bricking it all up, you can still get an impression that, oh, this is bricked, but hey, maybe not. Everything sort of blends. It gives it a good style. Now, as I said, I'm going to clean out a lot of this, but again, start boring. And speaking of boring, I need to go see if I've got some more andesite here somewhere. So let's meander. I think I might have some down in my furnace over here. So let's go check that out. Okay, so it's looking at the wall, looking at the roof, and my mob farm in the background was looking like a chimney on the house. It's like, okay, maybe not what I'm planning and going for here, but I can deal with that, I guess. All right, fine. I do want to put in an actual chimney here at some point, so we'll see how that goes. Now I just have to figure out how to get out of my build. I think I could. Yeah, come around this way. Yay! Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Round one is complete. Got the boring walls in. Now I need to start looking at depth here for windows and other fun and excitement. All the things that will make this, prettier. Because honestly, this just looks stupid. I mean, it's better than if it were just a plain brick wall, but yeah, it needs help. So, all right, so that's the next plan, or the next part of the plan, or next partial might exist a plan somewhere in the bottom drawer of some bureau guarded by a rabid leopard or something. But something is going to happen here. But yeah, I'm just going to throw some oak planks there. That'll make it obvious this is not permanent. So I can do, I could poke some small windows in here. Right? But then on the outside of this wall, I can do all sorts of good stuff. So, and maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll put some more out that way. We'll kind of see how this goes. All right, let's start with where would I want a window, right? So if I were to if I were a window, where would I be? And I think this is going to be a good start for one right here. Okay, sort of bigger, but that's fine. I just need to worry here a little bit. I guess I can take that out. I just threw that in so I could kind of see where the room was. All right, so let's take this out and maybe I'll throw in the redstone lamps back there. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be a reasonable foundation for this window. Now, yep, it's pushed in a little deep, and that's intentional. Also, I've got this gap here. I'm thinking I might put in a window box, but the window box might actually push out to this row. And then I might do a little bit of shaping and some other fun stuff here. So, night is falling, so I'm going to go sleep, and then I'll come back and see what else I can do. Okay, so that's an interesting idea. It's got the nice little round there. This is a little bit awkward here, but I can maybe do something with it. As I said, I think I want to do sort of like window box here. So, yeah, I think I need to do a little bit of something there. Put some trapdoors. Like I've got these oak trapdoors, which might work fine, though it's a little funky with the texture. Let's just fix that right there. And see what else I can do here. Ooh. Okay, I like this. Would be nice if I could do a little bit more here. But I like this. Like I might even be able to bring this. Oh, I need more wall. Let's see. I think I can do this, right? Let's see. So I can craft stuff here, and I can craft stuff over here because crafting is a thing. And let's see if I can slap this up here too and how this looks, right? Maybe throw that there with the fence. Oh, that's not bad at all. And then I can put in some flowers. Oh, yeah. I like this. Okay. All right. I know what I'm doing on the other side now. Okay. Yeah. So got the second quote unquote window in over here on the side. And then just decided to put that fence in there with the spruce behind it. I think it gives it a fun look. A little bit of color shining through. I could maybe put redstone lamps behind that, but I think it's okay for now. And then we'll, obviously I need to put in some doors, probably spruce, and figure out what's happening inside here. But that's a good start. I'm happy with that. Obviously, also, I need to get, flowers in. So, one more thing to do. Okay, I think this is going to be about it for the video today. It's been awesome having y'all here, and I think the front of this is turning out pretty okay, even though I somehow managed to end up with an even number of blocks up front. That was not my plan, y'all, but it is what it is. I only have 3 more sides of the building, but hey, I think this is doing okay. So here on this glorious sunset, thank you all for coming and for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming, signing off.